We're at the Nike clearance store at the Loop, and we're going to compare two Nike clearance stores here in Orlando. The one I'm currently at and the one on International Drive. First, let's go into the Nike clearance store at this Loop and see what's popping.
Have you guys seen this Air Jordan 6 golf? One of Randy Moss joint. Back in the day, Randy Moss had a cleat that was Jordan brand. It was purpose. He played for the Vikings. What y'all thoughts? Definitely a soul swap. Size 13, 180. Different. I did find these 37s, but these been here for a good minute. They're here for about 80 beans. These yours? Yeah, my fault. That's the price. Nah, I don't want them. 80 beans. There you go. All right. Guys, just remember, in the clearance store, all sales are final. I found these at Day and Point Nike clearance store down south. Same price, 70 beans. They got jackets, tech fleece joggers. They're hitting for 60 beans. Multiple different sizes. They do got the half zip Nike long sleeve, which is fire. The quality on here is phenomenal. I just don't like half zips. They typically have the sweaters on, which I don't see. More joggers. These are hitting for $14, but these Nike joints. And guys, as far as square footage, this joint is probably the big Nike clearance store in Florida. I like these Jordan crew necks. Jordan on the chest, hit for 24 beans. You got the red joint, same price. Plethora of them. And they got this all black tech fleece long sleeve hoodie. I like it. However, man, it's super crazy large. XXX large, bro. It's triple X. And it's going for 70 beans. 3X tall joint. Another 3/4 zip hoodie. 40 beans. They got the clay tech fleece joggers. They're hitting for 40 beans. I have seen this colorway in multiple different clearance stores, so that's the thing for these joints. At the Golf 6, these joints are hitting for $149. The price hasn't changed on those. I'm not sure if this is the only spot you can find those. Whole bunch of Zoom Freak 4s in multiple different colorways. Whole bunch of more up-tempos in this colorway. These joints are hitting for 80 beans, plethora sizes. And I'm seeing a lot of these joints as well. These are tennis Zoom Vapor AJ3s. $149 is the price. Here we got this colorway. You also have extended sizes more towards the right, which we saw earlier. We saw those Air Jordan 6s. Golf. This is the biggest they have here. Now, I think that people are stacking up, so you do have a whole bunch of resellers, so you are competing with resellers and other shoppers. You got the Air Max 1 clock. They're going for $109. That's kind of pricey for these joints, though. So they do have the Nike Tech Fleece shorts. These joints are hitting for 40 beans. Not a bad price, but unfortunately, they're all big and tall. 3XL. That's crazy. All right, so this was the first vlog at the clearance store. Now, you guys may not see me in the same outfit because it's going to be a whole day later. Because I got to pull up when it opens. See y'all tomorrow. Peace. Now, this spot's not the biggest Nike clearance store in Orlando. This is actually the second biggest. And that's because we got two of them. So what we're gonna do is compare prices, like these Air Max 1s. Have we seen these before? These are 12.5. Damn, $129? Typically, shoes don't go over $100 at an outlet. That concept has changed. These are Terminators, 60 beans. Vapor Max, 100 beans. That spot right. We have also found these more up-tempos in the other spot. They're going for the same price, 80 beans. See, I have got this for the low. They got it here for 80. I paid 30. More of these Prestos utilities. Now, this is the third clearance store I have found them at. The same price. Okay, the Vomeros, not mad at the colorway. This is actually dope. Size 13, $129. There was a point where you could find all shoes in this spot for under $100. Like even these joints. These going for $160. Not a bad price. However, though, from where we came from, it's hard to pay that $160 when you know you could get it for $100. At least you used to. Whole bunch of Air Force One lows. They're going for 90 beans. Not bad. Size 12. They got a slew of them in here. LeBron joint, 60 beans. Again, some of these shoes you can find at the outlet. And most likely 90% of the price is going to be equal or the same. And the resellers hit up this spot just as frequently as the other spot. I will argue that there's more resellers at the Loop than there is this location. And they do have extended sizes too as well. Anything beyond 13. As far as the 13s, we do find some Air Jordan 1 mids, Lucky Green, 99 beans. More of those Air Maxes, LeBrons, ACG joints, 40 beans. That's typical price. And like most outlet, you got the sizes on the very top. We're in the 9.5. And guess what I found? Some old LeBrons. These are the lows and these are the 18s, 70 beans. French blue lows, 12s, and these are golfs, $100. Interesting, more of those Air Jordan 7s, same price, $160. Until left of that, guess what? Found some PGs, PlayStations for $50 size 7. That's dope. As you can tell, the resale is cleaned up. I see some Air Jordan 1 mids in there. I see some Vapor Max and some other joints too as well. Maybe I convinced him to let me see what he has. Also, a common theme you'll see in these clearance stores is shoes that don't belong in the original box, like this. This is a generic Nike box, but you got the Air Jordan 37 Bordeaux in there, and that typically happens, guys. So you get in the shoe, but not necessarily the box. However, this is the same price, 80 beans. But don't discount it no differently than if it was within his own box. Prime example, same shoe in the box, and its originality in its form. There you go. But you're paying the same price. Size 11.5 if I care for them. Okay, these are Air Zoom GT runs. These look like the Lowe's Team Bank. They're going for 80 beans. Haven't seen these Air Maxes. They're kind of cool. 70 beans, 11.5. Air Max 90s Terrascapes. I like that colorway. Different. And the price is reasonable. 70 beans, not bad. Few sizes of them too. Air Max 1 corduroy joints, the blue colorway. And they're hitting for $129. You guys know I picked up a similar shoe like this a couple weeks ago. Even though outlet clearance stores are one of the most affordable spots to visit to shop, but it's not always the cheapest. So we're in the clothing aisle. Now, I can't say they have more clothing racks than the Loop, but well organized. And I found a few gems, especially sweaters. For instance, this joint right here, this all gray On the Gift Jordan hoodie by Westbrook. This joint is fire. I like it. I want to get it. $29 too, but it's a size medium. It may run a little bit small, so I'm asking to get a large. We'll see if that happens. But anyways, they got some tech pack tops with the hoodie. This is a salmon color. Regular crew necks. It's going for 50. Material's cool. Some more tops. This is tech fleece though. Oops. And you can find yourself a Nike vest for 40 beans. Oh yeah, remember the spring break? Found this earlier this year, if not last year, but in pink. This joint was hitting for like 30 beans. It's kind of fire, I like it. SB, and it's a sample piece. Oh, you know I gotta leave with this. And it's 40 beans, size large, my size. And the material is very heavyweight, man. This Heather Gray joint is dope. More tech fleece, extra large 40 beans for this joint. That's a crew neck. And you got a rack of tech fleece in multiple different colors. And it's hitting for 60 beans. You got teal. I don't know what color you want to call this. Ooh, I like these Jordan joggers. It's that wine color. Find my size large. Dope, it's just right. What y'all thoughts? It's been a while since I used a dressing room, bro. I'm talking about 3 or 4 years, especially that one. Also, if you're looking for some ACG gear, this outlet is known for that, especially this joint. Look at this fleece ACG hoodie. I'm not mad at it. It's hitting for $50. It's definitely different. It's unique. And it looked like it would keep you super warm. I like that. More sweats. You got some heavyweight sweats over here. This is like an ivory colorway, Heather Gray colorway, and more of the tech fleeces with the taper fit. Love that. It's a wrap, guys. I had to do it. I had to pick up this Westbrook and Jordan Brand collab distressed wash gray hoodie. This is a phenomenal hoodie, guys. I paid $29.99 plus tax out the door. In the city across the belly, you already know you lost. Nah, I'm just kidding. In the city across the chest with the Jordan Jumpman above it. This is fire. I'm happy I purchased this. And also happy that I found my size large. I want to salute to every single person who wished me a happy birthday in the last previous video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you leaving it in the comment section. Let me summarize this whole video for you and I can get you guys out of here, man. So, fundamental difference between the two locations, the Loop and International Drive clearance stores. One is space. The Loop has enormous amount of square footage, man. It is probably the biggest clearance store in the nation, not just Florida, in the nation, despite me mentioning that claim earlier, the highest grossing clearance store in the nation as well. Now, the Loop do get a ton of products. Retros, obviously. Dunks, obviously. And they get them for the low. I've seen them low as $49. Also, they get a plethora of Nike IDs. Matter of fact, my first Nike IDs was purchased from that store at the old location several years back. I got the Kobe ID 10s, I got the LeBron ID 12s, some Dub Zeros, so on and so forth. You probably living vicariously through me, man. But my eyes can see, you're seeing it through your TV and I'm seeing it through my lens. They do get tons of stuff. Now, International Drive, definitely not as big as it in square footage, but I have seen a lot of gyms over there. One thing I noticed that they get a lot of sample gear as well. I did a whole video about sample gear at that location this year. I found tons of jackets. Have a nice day. I did not pick any of them up. Now I'm regretting it. But also got some sample Nike basketball shorts that I still have to this day that I got there. And another fun fact about this is just the location. The location of this store at Marketplace is phenomenal. 3 sneaker spots in that same Marketplace plaza. And if you walk 5 minutes to the premium outlet, there's another Nike store and there's another abundance of sneaker stores that you can find there on top of clothing as well. The Loop location doesn't have the abundance of stores that clearance store on International Drive have. So if you're in town for one day, you want the greatest shopping experience you can probably get, going to International Drive will probably give you the greatest experience. But if you want to just get shoes and you just want to get immersed of all the products that you possibly can go home with, try the Loop. The commonality between both stores is the abundance of resellers that you will find in the building, and they're open at 10 o'clock. So if I were you, I would get there early. Anyways, I hope this video was informative, hope it was entertaining at the same time. I hope you guys take something away from it. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next building. Peace.